Hello and welcome. My name is DW and this is my little slice of the internet I like to call Dub's Beauty Diary. Today I have a collab with the great and wonderful and supportive and beautiful and magical Erica. um, I have been wanting to collab with her for a while now, but I didn't know what to ask her to collab on. And, her ranking videos really inspire me. So I decided to ask her if she wanted to do a random ranking with me. So we each picked 10 palettes from each other's collections to have each other rank them. I picked 10 from her collection to have her rank. She picked 10 from my collection to have me rank. I just made it way more complicated than it needed to be, but that's fine. So I have my 10 palettes sitting here. I already have them ranked. And if you want to see what palettes Erica chose for me, then just keep watching. So number 10, I am going to put this e.l.f. quad in Rose Water. This is a nice palette. It's very basic, but like when I used to do they're called salt floats. So you would be like, you have to remove all your makeup and stuff, and then you just soak in salt water. It's like zero gravity. It feels like zero gravity. Anyway, you do that for an hour. And afterwards, I would bring this palette to do my makeup when I was done so that I could go to work, because I would do that in between shifts. So I got a lot of use out of this palette and I really like it. This shade is my favorite. But like there's one look with this palette. And it's a pretty like rosy, obviously rose water look, and that is not my style really. So that is why this is number 10. Number 9, we've got the Magic Mini by Juvia's. So I just noticed the back of this says opposites attract. The Magic palette was inspired by the moon and the sun, goddesses of the wilds, a beautiful fusion of cool and warm tones, vibrantly infused with 16 ultra shades, perfect for day to nighttime looks. I never noticed that before. I didn't know I mean, look at the front. Yeah, okay. Come on, use your brain. But here's what it looks like. I like this. It's just pretty deep for me. This green shade right here is my favorite, called Buzzo. Like, look at it. Yeah, I like all the shades in here. I could do without these 3 mattes, this pink, the red, and the brown, but everything else is wonderful. So that is why this is ranking number 9. We've just got some bangers coming up here. Number 8, In a Trance. I know a lot of people hated this palette from ColourPop, but I like it. The only shade that I don't love is this light blue, but it's great to set the lid for any look out of this palette. This purple shade up here is my favorite, called Mind's Eye. This was in a project recently, and Level Up, and it was like level 4, I think. Yeah, so I got to know this palette pretty well. I've got 4 pans. But this is a unique tone. This is a unique tone, and the shimmers are great. They're nothing like wham bam in your face, but they're quite shimmery, and yeah, I like this. Number 8. None of these palettes I hate, so, well, I just did a big declutter, so I don't have any palettes that I hate, but next up for number 7, we have the Sweet Peach. And honestly, I could have put In a Trance in number 7 and this in number 8. They're kind of interchangeable for me, but this is in my years of usage, and I really like how easy it is to use these shades. I think my favorite shade in this palette is Peaches and Cream. It's like a yellow satin. I like it for the inner corner. That was this one right here. I use these a lot for liners, crease shades. We got a lid setting shade. I'm going to work on this one next for a lid setting shade. But yeah, it's a utilitarian palettes, and we all need some of those. If this wasn't in a project, I'd probably declutter it, but I still like to use it every once in a while, and it still smells like peaches. So that was number 7. Number 6 is the Warlock palette from Fantasy Cosmetica. Now, I love their formula. I love it. But this color story, I like it. Like, we can do a look here, we can do a look here, we can do a lot of looks, but I can't see it all together. Like, I don't know. I just don't see it all together, but I do like this palette. I think my favorite shade in here is Patron. It's this pink Patron. Yeah, pink shimmer. It's got green reflex in it. Beautiful. Yeah, I love the Fantasy Cosmetica formula, both mattes and shimmers. Yeah, but I just don't quite understand the color story. So that is why that is in 6th place. So now 5th place, top 5, we have BH Avocado Toast. This is such a fantastic green palette. I love this. It's got a few neutrals. It's got this yellow. It's got a lot of great shimmers. It's got the cool tone greens. It's got the warm tone greens. That's more cool. Yeah, I really like this. I think my favorite shade in here is probably Lemon Pepper, again with the green or with the yellow. I mean, I really like those tones for the inner corner. That was this shade right here. Yeah, number 5. Number 4 is the Tarte Maneater After Dark. Here is what that looks like. I am so thankful for Elena to gift me this. I wanted it. It was on my wish list for a while, but it's neutral, and I'm not neutral, so why was I going to spend money for this? I really just had my eye on this green. And I'm glad I have it now because I really enjoy it. The looks are so easy to create with this palette. My favorite shade in this palette, oh, all the shimmers have different texture. Let's say Sundown. It's just a gold. It's this one right here. But it's like very, this one's smooth, so it's very, yeah, it's easy to work with, shiny, love it. Number 4. Number 3 is Melt Cheese in Parties. This is my favorite mauve palette. This is my favorite melt palette. This is, yeah, I like this. My favorite shade is Total Immortal, which is this smoky purple matte right here. It's kind of over a bunch of other stain stuff, but it's really easy to get a look out of all of these shades in one. It's easy to do 2 looks. It's easy. It's easy, and I like easy when you don't have to think of color stories or if it's gonna get muddy or whatever. Number 2, Huda Beauty Rose Quartz. Here's what mine looks like. I have tons of pans in here. My favorite shade is the Moon Magic, obviously. It is the pink blue duochrome that shines from the heavens. It's this one right here. Oh, I love this palette. I love this palette. I love this palette. It is so pretty. I need to use it more. I haven't used it in quite some time. And last, but certainly not least, because it is my favorite out of all these palettes that Erica chose for me, it is number 1 in my heart and in yours. Probably not, but just mine. Original Norvina. You guys want to just see how beautiful she is? Oh. My favorite shade is Celestial, the purple shimmer. And I also love Soul for the matte. I think that's a blue matte. A lot of people say it's purple, but that's besides the point. This is one of my, I think it's my second favorite in my whole collection, to be honest. I really love this palette. I'm trying to hit pan in every single shade. It is in my 24, my years of usage. So I either have to hit 24, use it 24 times, or hit pan. So yeah, that is this bad boy. Thank you to Erica for collabing with me. She is the queen of collabs. Thank you. If you are here from Erica's page, welcome. I do a lot of project panning, palette bingos, trying to mostly get use out of my collection. Yeah, trying to get use out of my collection. And I think that's everything. So with that being said, we will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.